Hey, all right, thanks so much for tuning in today. So today I want to show you just real quick how you can create an easy, everyday, beachy look. So today I'm just going to be out running some errands this afternoon. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on my makeup, but I want something, right? So the first step, as always, is to start with your primer. Primer is going to help your makeup stay on longer. It's going to keep your makeup in place longer. Primer, just like if you're going to paint the walls at your house, primer helps fill in any fine lines, wrinkles. So primer for your walls at your house would be any cracks, any discoloration. Primer for your face does the same thing. So cool thing about the primer that I use is you can also use it on your eyelids, which I think is awesome because it's just one less thing that I have to use. Now I do have a separate eye primer that I do use on occasion, but for a quick look, I don't mess with it. So today, like I said, so for a quick look, I'm gonna do some kind of like all bronze kind of colors today. So the first color I'm going to use on my eyes is this super pretty color. This is called Adorable. It's a very nice bronze color. You can use it all over your eyelids. You can also very easily use it as a crease color, for example. So I'm just going to get a little here on my brush. Actually, I'm going to use the little applicator pad here. All right. And you always want to make sure you tap off any excess color. Don't blow on your brushes because you can actually spread bacteria to your brushes, because whether you want to admit it or not, your mouth has bacteria in it. Everybody's mouth does. So, so when you have too much product on your brush, just tap any excess off on the side. Alright, so like I said, I'm just wearing this all over my eyelids today. Oops. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use bronzer in the crease. So what I'm going to do for now actually is skip doing my crease color, and I'm going to go right to the mascara. So let's get the mascara on. Now this particular one that I use is a two-step fiber lash mascara, which of course I love because it makes such a huge difference and it's easy to do. So I mean, honestly, if I can do this looking into the camera on my phone, you can do this looking into your bathroom mirror, I promise. It's just like a regular mascara, it's just there's an extra step, that's all. And the cool thing is it just washes off at the end of the day. Like, you don't have to do anything special. You don't have to use any sort of special remover, anything like that. Cool thing too is it's water resistant. So if you're going to the pool, being that it's summer, or the lake or river, the creek or whatever, and you want a little makeup on, this mascara is a way to go. Now, you get splashed in the face, you're going to be alright. If you dive underwater real quick, you're going to be alright. But if you get underwater, you spend a bunch of time there and you're rubbing your eyes afterwards, yes, of course, eventually it's going to come off. But just know that if you are, just out at the pool or whatever and you do get splashed in the face wearing this mascara, you're going to be okay. It's not going to run, not going to give you raccoon eyes. You're going to be alright. So I always let this set for just a moment before I do the next coat, because I want to make sure those little fibers are set on there. And these are just little fibers that fall off when I'm putting it on. So there we go. Okay, so I'm going to let that set for just a second. And I'm going to go ahead and put on my white eyeliner. Always nice for an extra little pop. I just love this trick because, as my friend Heather says, it makes your eyes glow. And it kind of does. I mean, if you just look at the difference between this eye and this eye, it really just kind of makes it pop. Makes your eyes look a little bit bigger, a little bit more awake. So you just put a white eyeliner right on the waterline. And then I'll do a little of the gel on the lower lashes. And however you do, want to put this on. Some people say that you should hold the wand like I am right now. Other people say, you should do it like this. However you can get this stuff on your bottom lashes is how you should do it. Bottom lashes can be a little tricky. Obviously they're shorter than your top lashes, so just however you can get mascara on the bottom is good. All right, let me do a quick coat of this on the top. So quick note, swirl your mascara in the tube. Don't pump it in and out. Pumping it in and out not only pumps air into it, it can potentially cause your mascara to dry out faster, but you're also potentially pumping in bacteria just from the air. So swirl your mascara around in there to get more on the wand if you need it. Okay, cool. So mascara done. Now what I'm gonna do, let's see here. I think I'm gonna go with a pressed powder today, or excuse me, a loose powder today, just for some really light coverage. Keep it quick. So what I like about this particular one is that there's a little net inside so that a bunch of the stuff isn't coming out all the time. Plus there's a stopper on the lid that fits right down in there. So if you've ever worked with a loose powder, eyeshadow powder, whatever, you know that it can be a little messy. So that's super cool. I really like that about this container, is that it really helps eliminate the mess. So what I'm gonna do now, obviously, is put my foundation on. But I'm also going to use this in the crease and kind of up here by my eyes. Since we're just doing a light look today, I'm not going to do, a separate crease color and a highlight color and all that stuff today. So notice I'm kind of like stipling this on. This loose powder does give some pretty decent coverage when you do more of a stipling motion versus a swirling motion. The swirling motion kind of spreads it out more, but the stipling motion gives it a little bit more coverage, which is really nice. So we'll just get this on. Now I like this brush a lot because you'll see here in a second, I'm going to use it to get in kind of some smaller areas, like around my eye, for example, because it's got two ends on it, which is fabulous. There we go. Okay, so I'll give you a little close-up. So I've got that one color on my eyelid. Now I'm just going to use this. And then what I'm going to actually do, as I mentioned before, is I'm going to put a little bit of bronzer in the crease to add a little bit of different color without, getting, too bold, because we're keeping this nice and light today. So yeah, I love this brush because you can just get in these smaller spots and get good coverage there too. All right, so always make sure to blend down onto your neck a little bit. And a tip when you are color matching, make sure that you do it on your neck. So I just thought of something quick. Let me look at something real quick. You guys might enjoy this. Okay, just had to check something because the other day I accidentally posted my live video in the wrong spot, and then I was thinking, oh my gosh, did I do it again? So I just had to check real quick. I'm good. It's where I want it to be. Whew. Okay. So next up, sorry, I was having a small heart attack all of a sudden. Okay, next step. This is where the bronzer comes in. So you can, now like I said, I used a super cute color called Adorable, if you missed this at the beginning. And it's this really pretty bronze color here. But if you don't have a color like that, but you do have a bronzer, you can absolutely use that as your eyeshadow color. And I'm just going to use that here in the crease just for a little bit of a different color. So it's a little bit different from the color on my eyelid. And just to add a little more dimension, but still keeping in line with the beachy bronze type of look. But I wanted to put the powder on first so that it would go on smoother. Okay, so then next, of course, I'm going to use bronzer on my cheeks. So when you're kind of creating the beachy look, you want to think about where does the sun hit you naturally when you're outside, right? It hits you in the higher points of your face, so like the tops of your cheekbones. That's going to be where you're going to want to dab some bronzer. You can dab a little on the top of your nose. You dab a little on your forehead, kind of right up in here. Because that would be where, some spots where you're naturally going to get more of a sun-kissed look. And you can also dab a little on your chin. And as always, using a tapping motion to apply does put it on a little bit heavier versus a swiping motion. So if you need to blend, that's when you want to use your swiping or swirling, tap it on for a little bit more color, a little bit more impact. So just a really light bronze look there. Then let's see here. Let's go with a bronzy lip gloss, and then I'll do my eyebrows, and then I'll show you some hair products that I use to kind of create that beach wave look. So I'm going to go with this really pretty bronze lip gloss. Gorgeous. I like this lip gloss too because it has a mirror on the side. Like, how awesome is that, right? So if you're out and about and you need to reapply, no worries. Gotta check your teeth after eating lunch? No worries. You can do it with this. So, very cool. All right. Next step, let's do some eyebrows. Here we go. I just love using this eyeshadow palette because it's so easy. Like, it really lays all the steps out for you. Like, there's steps 1 through 5 on here, and you kind of use them all or use only 1 or 2 of them. Just depends on what look you're going for that day and how dramatic you want to get with your eyebrows that day. I prefer to keep more of a natural look for my brows. It's just about time to go have them reshaped again. I've been working on that for the last few months, actually. I forgot this was such a process to have them reshaped because they kind of just got out of shape, I guess. I guess that's what I would say. And so that's what I've been working on. So look at the difference, though, that just having your eyebrow done can make for you. It really helps frame the eye and bring the whole look together. So doing brows, if you're just following your kind of current brow shape, maybe adding a little extra for a little extra shape. I mean, it's very quick and can be very easy. It takes a little practice, especially, like me, when I was first started doing this, my brows were out of shape. And so now that I'm in the process of having them reshaped, it gets much quicker and easier. So my advice to you is to go see a professional to get it done. It doesn't cost a lot, but it can make a difference for you for sure. All right, just filling in a little blank spot there, and same here. Okay, let's give a quick brush here. All right, that's good. Okay, now for a quick bonus, you could, if you have a highlighter, take a gold or bronze colored highlighter. I'm going to use this color here. This is not something I do all the time, but grab that fan brush and you're going to pop that highlight color right in here. And that is just really going to go well, especially if you're using like a gold, a bronze, a rose gold kind of color. That's going to go so well with your bronze look. So you just run your little fan brush through here, get it on there, and really just right on the top of your cheekbones. You can also use this on the the top of your nose, even on your forehead a little bit for a little extra shimmer. And one of my favorite ways to use it, put a little on your collarbone. Just makes it stand out a little bit more, continues that kind of beachy vibe. Just dust a little on. All right. Okay, next up for hair, last part. So my hair is kind of crazy as far as the texture. It's not really curly, but it's definitely not straight. It's kind of whatever, does its own thing. So I use a couple products for my hair, and I really like it because you just let it air dry. So the first one is this Not Your Mother's Beach Babe Texturizing Sea Salt Spray. I like it a lot because like the makeup stuff I use, it's naturally based. This stuff is naturally based too. So I think that's really cool. You can buy it online. I have it listed on my website, juliaoliverius.com. If you go to the resources tab and then the personal resources, I have this listed. It takes you directly to the Amazon listing for it. So that's where you can get it. And I use this, I put it in my hair when it's wet, I spray it in, and I can just kind of keep scrunching. So even if you have straight hair, you can still get a textured look with this. It's not going to be like curly, but it's going to be kind of wavy like this is, you know, kind of gives you some wave. Then, once my hair is dry, and I don't always use this the first time, if I wait a day or two, for, you know, before like washing my hair, because I will wait several days in between if I can because of the color. This stuff is awesome. This is Redken Powder Grip 303. It's a mattifying hair powder, and it's super, super fine. And what you do is you sprinkle this in, kind of section your hair off, and sprinkle it in at the roots, and then kind of do this. And it works up volume, but it also texturizes. So you can even put some in the palm of your hand and kind of rub it together, and then, you know, kind of squeeze together all around your head, and it helps texturize your hair. So I also have the listing for this on my website, juliaoliverius.com. Go to the resources tab and then the personal resources tab, and that drop down menu, and I just have the link for it on Amazon because I think it's awesome. I think that I like the combination of these two, especially in the summer. You know, if you're fighting humidity for your hair, it can be really hard to get it to stay either curled or straight. So just let it go. Just let it air dry. Get some of this stuff. Be like, oh my gosh, people will tell you your hair looks so cute, and then you'll be like, thank you so much, and you really spent like 5 seconds on it. So very cool. So if you guys have questions, let me know. That's just today's look, just keeping it light and simple. I hope everyone has a fun and safe 4th of July tomorrow. Catch me live on here tomorrow. I will probably be doing a 4th of July look. So if anybody has anything that they want me to try for a 4th of July look, please feel free to either drop it in the comments. You find something on Pinterest or on Google, or feel free to message it to me or just post it on the page. Either way is fine. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.